Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And in this video, we're going to have a look at mind, body and soul union. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this to relate it to how we create our habits and our routines in new ways of being, or if we're changing realities or whatever it is that we're manifesting into our world. So when we're creating new habits and new routines, the premise of creating all these is to ask about our mind, body and soul union. And what that means is my body in alignment with what I am thinking, and is my soul on board with everything as well too? So you'll know yourself when your soul is not intuitively on board. You will just have that kind of intuitive feeling, intuitive knowing that something is just not right in this kind of way that we are acting and in this way that we are thinking. And so usually when we are thinking about our bodily movements, we are wanting to be more in alignment, but also behaving in the ways that we are desiring to show up in our reality. Now, it does come in the process and in the result of how we are actually thinking. So everything begins with a thought. And once we continue to think in a certain way, our body is going to start showing up in a relation and in alignment to the certain way that we continue to think. And then inevitably then our soul will be more intuitive, will be more connected to our soul's purpose and our soul's truth. And so we will be showing up more authentically. So when we think of the soul is just simply about how we are actually showing up as our authentic self. And our authentic self is who we truly are. And it's actually just who we truly are without any judgment. So who you are as a person is when you show up and you're happy and you're proud about who you are as a person, no matter what, that there is no judgment there, and you're showing up very presently in every moment because you're content with who you are. You know who you are. You're confident in who you are. So when our body is out of alignment, usually I would talk about the self-regulation here, and that because I know from my own journey that was kind of how I got my body to calm down and come into the present with my mind and with my soul as well too. So when we look at the mind, body and soul, they're not separate, they're all one. And that's why we call it a union, because when we are actually acting, thinking and feeling in union, it means that we're showing up in the present moment. It's like when you think about the innocence of a child and the purity of a child, they show up in union with their mind, body and soul in the exact present moment without any judgment. They're just happy and content with who they are in that moment because they're oblivious to anything else outside of their mind, body and soul. They'll get up and do their own reactions and have their own wee thoughts, and they'll not think about it. In fact, they'll actually be showing up in such a pure, innocent way that they will just kind of demand the room around them, that anyone who is watching them will just be in a state of present moment enjoyment because of the fulfillment that you see within the purity and the innocence of a child. So it's the same when we are coming into union and coming into our mind, body and soul union as well too. We show up in our authentic way, in a way that we are just showing up presently, non-judgmental of the moment. And this means that whatever is going on, circumstances or anything that is even undesirable, we show up and we're still content in ourselves, knowing and trusting that everything will change in accordance to how we truly show up for ourselves. So this means that when we are creating our habits and we're creating our routines, just ask the question, are my affirmations what I want to be experiencing? Is my body in alignment with that person that experiences what it is that I am affirming? Is my soul on the right track here? Do I feel fulfilled in what it is that I am desiring to create? And if not, then why is that? Are there some triggers within me? Is there some beliefs that I need to kind of hone in on, have a little look at, and see if I need to release them? And so when we do that, we're coming back into the union of the mind, body and soul, and coming back into our true authentic self. So I hope this video helps for anyone who is manifesting different results into your reality. Remember, everything is all in the present moment, and so it's all coming from our thoughts, but we don't want to be forcing our thoughts in a way that we are just hammering them in and not looking at how our body is showing up and also how our soul is feeling in those moments as well too. So always go with what feels good. Always look at your body and ask yourself how you're feeling in the moment within your body, and then your thoughts and everything are always going to follow positively when the body is in true self-regulation. And then obviously as well too, as you continue to think optimistically, the mind, body and soul will just continue to show up in union. So just wanted to make a video on that, and if you have any questions you can comment down below, and you can always email me at manifestwithamanda@gmail.com, and I will chat to you soon.